Hey, this is Craig at Private Fairway. This is just a little more detail on the cameras and the new AI motion analysis feature. So, something that you need to be aware of is that the way this feature works is it's using AI to track your swing or your body motion through your swing. And depending on the camera setup and the location that you're using, um, in the beginning here, we're finding that some are working better than others. So the best option is to use your iPhone camera as an additional camera. So that's what this view here is my iPhone camera set up on the counter on the to be an additional camera. And the benefit of that is that you get really high frame rate out of your camera. So if you look here on the information, I'm getting 240 frames per second, which is what's going to give us just this really good, you know, frame by frame where you can see the club, your hands, all of that kind of detail. Now, a few of the cameras uh, may or may not work great. So when you see this little star icon, that means that it was able to successfully motion analyze the video. But if, for example, you have this camera, for example, in one of our locations, I think is a little far away, or the camera might be a little old. So I'm working on updating it, but right now you're getting this red here, which means it's not analyzing it. And you also might get an error dialog box, this one here, that says that it's not suitable. And as you hit shots, every video, it'll give you a separate dialog box. So you're going to get multiples. Now, the dialog box isn't really a big deal. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with the software. It just means that this video isn't working with the AI. The biggest culprit for this is really the reverse camera, or think of it as the left-handed player's face-on camera. So what happens in here is the AI doesn't see the whole swing. It can't track your shoulders. It can't track your hips. And so it automatically gives you this error. So if you're finding that it's working on, say, the three of the cameras, but the one it's not, the best option would be to come in here and just turn off that left face-on camera or the camera that it's not working on, and then it won't give you that error, but it also won't record that video either. So just to make you aware of that. So what you'll see is where it does record it, it should give you this little green. It'll also give you, you can look at the different angles. You should see all of these. And then, of course, under this, you can come in here, have it auto-analyze. I think perhaps if you also turned off the auto-analyze, it may stop giving you the errors, but it also won't analyze your video. And then, of course, you can choose which of these lines you want to look at based on the video. So that's just a little bit of more detail on the way that the AI motion analysis works and how it's working with our cameras. As I mentioned, I think the best option is to use your iPhone as your camera. But then if you want to avoid those errors, you would want to turn off the other cameras. But it looks like in some of our locations, the cameras we have are working fine. We will work to get them upgraded or get them adjusted so that they work better and are more consistent. But just a little heads up, that's how that's working in this AI motion analysis.